right, well, welcome back to our 12 noon live time for the Giving Tuesday live event. I'm super excited to have all of you joining us today, and we're just going to give you a little update again as to where we stand and where we are in our goal towards $10,000 for our missions fund here at C3 Victory. And so currently, we are sitting at $2,081. So, yeah, we just want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you so much for partnering with us in this vision that God's given us. Again, just to let everyone know, every dollar that comes into the missions fund goes back into the community. And this afternoon, I'm blessed to have Miss Elena Soto with us, and I'm going to let her share exactly what her role is here at C3 Victory and how the missions fund helps her in her role here with the food pantry and what we do. So take it away.
Right. Every other Tuesday, the first and third Tuesday of the month, we hand out food to community members that are needing, or so we have the basics we give them, but I always try to throw in extras. Like this month we gave out hams.
Yeah.
And yes, we couldn't do it without C3. Number one, we use the building, but if I'm running short on anything, they're always there to supplement the income.
Yeah.
It's from 1 to 3 on Tuesdays, and we try to have a personal relationship with these community members. Like, they want prayer, they want anything, we'll try to do everything they need us to do. So It's more than food pantry, it's a reaching out to the community as well.
That's right. Yeah. You know, I've been here numerous times while y'all have been doing it, and just being a part of it, you know, and seeing that, like you said, a lot of times y'all don't just hand them food. I've seen you stop. I've seen you pray with people.
Right.
Ask, not just, what do you need as far as the food that they're coming to get, but how are you? How's your family?
Right.
I've seen you grab groceries and walk them across the street.
Yes.
And helping people,
Right.
In the area. I've seen you loading up groceries in your car and delivering to people that can't get out and don't have transportation.
I do that once a month, so if you have anybody that can't drive or anything, I'll deliver to their house.
That's so amazing.
Help them out, right.
Yeah, it's so awesome.
I love it because it's such a personal connection with these people, and they know to come to us if they want specific prayers or specific requests. They come and ask for us by name, and that makes me feel good.
So awesome. And not only do you lead our food pantry here, but you're also on staff as the resident manager for Perpetual Help Home. And Perpetual Help Home is another organization, another ministry within the community that C3 Victory gives to each and every month.
Right.
And we love that ministry. We love just the outreach and their vision and everything. And so why don't you share a little bit about what Perpetual does?
It's a transitional home for women and children that if for any reason you can't make it on the outside, we'll give you basically free shelter, room and board, but you have to go through steps to try to improve your life while you're there. You have to keep moving forward.
That's right.
And so we are not government funded. We are strictly by donations. And so it's wonderful to see these broken girls come in and then watch them blossom into who God created them to be.
Amen.
It's just so neat. And I bring them to church here, and they love it. They
awesome.
love it.
That's so cool.
My heart is with them because I was there at one time, and I know the struggle is real. I know it's hard. So any help I can give them to make a better life for themselves, I'm just all for.
That's right.
So.
Yeah, that's so awesome. That's so amazing. And so you were telling me that here pretty soon Perpetual is going to be sending out a newsletter.
Right. Annual mailing.
And
for it's for donations and for because like I said, no government funding.
Right.
We couldn't involve church and
Yeah.
all that if we were government funded.
Right.
So it's strictly donations. We send out a mailing every year,
Right.
but you could probably go to Perpetual Help Home website
Yeah.
and give through there.
Awesome.
We would love it.
Yeah, definitely. So, like we've talked about, one of our values is community here at C3 Victory, and we realize that we are not the it,
Right.
but we're a part of a much greater,
Right.
much larger picture. And other organizations like you just saw, we had Young Life on with us and their ministry and Perpetual Help Home, and coming up soon you'll get to hear from others as well within the community, and just finding opportunities where we can partner when God puts that passion, God puts that desire
Right.
in our heart
Yeah.
to give to these other organizations, because it's something that we're passionate about. So like
Right.
you said, at
Right.
Perpetual, this is a place that you've been yourself, and
Right.
now where God has brought you.
Right.
And you're able to show that and share that testimony with others, and it's just so amazing.
Right.
So we're grateful for them. And so, and she said there's opportunities to give to Perpetual, and there's opportunities to sow into the ministry here.
And all these little bitty ministries, unless you're looking, you don't see them.
That's
They're
right.
all quietly in the background, and
Yeah,
they need to work for society to work.
that's right. And and that's why we're doing what we're doing today with Giving Tuesday. Is like you said, we're not the it, and we want to bring awareness to other organizations, other ministries on Giving Tuesday that you can sow into, other nonprofits, 501c3 organizations that they're not seen,
Right.
and we
Right.
want to make sure they are seen,
Right.
because the people that they're helping and the things that are going on through these ministries,
Right.
they're not possible without people who are willing to share and
Right.
willing to give.
Right.
And so we say thank you
And we
to
say thank
everybody.
you. Right.
Yeah. Amen. And so, like I said, if you're wanting to give into Perpetual, then visit their website. Look up Perpetual Help Home in Victoria, Texas. We've pinned a link within our Facebook post here
Great.
within the comments, and so feel free to go there. And if God's putting on your heart to sow into the food pantry ministry here within C3, then you can do that by text to give. If you text your dollar amount to C3 Victory and Missions Fund to 45777, that money will go directly into that missions account, and then it's going to go right back into the community.
Because that is also strictly donations.
That's right. Yeah, 100% of those donations goes back into the community.
Right.
And so, that's what we're reaching for. We're reaching for that goal of $10,000, because we know what God is going to put on our heart to do with all that is just going to be amazing, and it's going to help strengthen this community and just the bond that we have with each other and the relationships within it. So we're so grateful for all of you and for all of that. And so we just invite you to just continue to pray and ask God what He's wanting you to give today. Again, you can do that through text to give. You can give online at our website, www.c3victory.com/give. You can download the church app by Ministry One and search up C3 Victory, and you can give directly through that. Or you can come visit us here at the physical address today. We'll be here until about 3 or 4 p.m., and the address is 1604 East Crestwood Drive. It's Victoria, Texas 77901. If you'd like to mail in a check, we would greatly appreciate that. And again, we just want to say thank you to Elena. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing.
I love church here.
Yeah, and we're so grateful to have you here.
you.
We're so grateful, for what you do, not just within the food pantry, but what you're doing with Perpetual and how you're sharing that testimony, and just the blessing that it is to us, the blessing that it is to all the women that you're helping out and everything. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see y'all again at 1 p.m.
All right.
So thank you all.